We continue our exclusive reporting on the disappearance and death of Achim Bailey, the Springfield man who went missing after a night out at Samuel's earlier in the year. Today, the bar's owner faced Springfield's License Commission for a second time. This is in direct response to efforts by our Western Mass News reporter James Villalobos to dig deeper and get answers about whether the bar's security plan was followed the night Achim went missing.
This is exclusive video of Achim Bailey in the early morning hours of January 13th, the day he went missing. Just to be specific, it was about 1:40 a.m., just before the bar was set to close. We know he was asked to leave after allegedly flirting inappropriately with a woman, which today we learned was multiple women according to the bouncer that night.
Did you ask him specifically if Mr. Bailey appeared intoxicated?
I did. He said he did not appear intoxicated. He wasn't stumbling. He wasn't unsteady on his feet. His recollection was he didn't have a conversation with him.
That's Officer Barry Delamarter, who works as a liaison between the Springfield Police Department and the License Commission. But because there were no cameras working inside of Samuel's the night he disappeared, there's no video of him before he got kicked out. Delamarter testified during the hearing that even if there was, nowhere in Samuel's security plan does it say that they're obligated to provide video to the city or police. But Western Mass News does have video of Achim leaving the bar, which we received through a public records request. With Achim's parents sitting behind him, the city attorney asked the owner of Samuel's whether or not he believed Achim appeared intoxicated in that video.
He's actually on video for close to a minute, and there's portions of that where I did see the missteps, and there's portions of it where he's walking in a perfectly straight line for a very long time. There's not enough information in that video to tell me how he arrived at whatever condition he happened to be in or not. There's not enough context. You have a man standing alone outside who at one point seems to step backwards.
Referring to our reports, he alleges that Western Mass News, quote, cherry-picked which video to show. However, after our investigation aired this summer, we did put the full surveillance video on our website. Melissa Vino, the liquor manager at Samuel's, says she's certified to identify customers who are intoxicated. And she saw Achim at the bar before he went missing.
Does he appear intoxicated to you in these videos?
I mean, a one stumble here and there, you can't really base to say if someone's intoxicated.
Both Grimaldi and Vino say they probably would have taken different steps after watching the video.
Based on your years of experience in this industry, if you observed an individual exhibiting that same behavior that you saw in the video inside the club, would you determine that he was intoxicated or make a further inquiry?
I would probably intervene and to determine further.
Maybe would have observed him a little bit longer and then base it on that.
As we reported over the summer, Officer Delamarter wrote in his report that after reviewing surveillance video of Achim, there was no clear evidence of intoxication. At today's hearing, he said,
There were, I would say, momentary lapses in his balance where he appeared to be unsteady on his feet. But overall, the majority of the time, he appears to be walking normal. There's no, he doesn't fall down. There's just a couple of instances where he appears to lose his balance.
With many Western Mass News viewers sharing concerns about his report, we tried to get answers. Officer Delamarter, some people have some concerns in the public that you said no clear evidence of intoxication. Do you have any comment?
Not to you, James, no.
You just said during that hearing that he was off balance. Does that seem to you a sign of intoxication?
James, I have no comment for you. Read the whole report. How about that? Don't take one line out of context.
James Villalobos, Western Mass News.
The Baileys were at the hearing, and they tell us they're thankful that the hearing did happen, but that it's unfortunate the video of Achim leaving the bar wasn't shown. Now that the hearing has happened, licensing director Alicia Days tells us she'll review the findings from today. Mayor Sarno ultimately makes the decision on whether or not to reprimand Samuel's when it comes to their entertainment license.